Okay, we're out with Ffraed today and we're going on a trip to Gwal-y-Filiast Dream Chamber. It's a bit wet. I'm trying to hold the brolly and my bag and dowsing rod and camera, but I'll do my best and hope we can get a decent film out of this. This is like one of my very favourites. But I've been busy elsewhere, as you know, and or most of you know, and it's been a few years actually, I think. Yeah, it must be, because it was before the nonsense started. That, or maybe it was at the beginning of it. Anyway, it's been a few years since I've been to Gwal-y-Filiast, which means Lair of the Greyhound, or Lair of the Wolf, which I reckon is more accurate. And yeah, because one of my guardians is a she-wolf. Not only is she a feminine wolf, but she's a she, like a fairy wolf then. She's white, well, invisible to most. Nice stone, she said hello to that. It's a bit tough going because we've had so much rain and wind, and it's kicked up all the debris, all the stones. It's smashed trees to bits. It's been very stormy. And today is New Year's Day, by the way. Well, New Year. New machine year, 2024, not the real New Year, but it's everybody else looks upon it as that. 2024, what's that going to bring? Well, it's a 44 year for a start off, so things to do with karma and balance and payback and reward and yeah, all that kind of stuff. But the way the world's going, it's more likely to be a struggle this year, a difficult one. As I keep saying, and sorry to keep repeating, but I get new viewers and new readers and all the rest of it, so now I have to. We're in the end times. People are choosing their side, basically. You lie, you comply, you know, it's the way it is. If you fall in with or even keep silent, you know, silence is compliance, and you're empowering and standing out of the way of the dark side. There's another two really nice standing stones forming the gateway, probably to the Llanboidy estate, I think. I don't know, but I'm guessing. Hey, I'm so glad I put my wellies on. From memory, I don't think it's difficult as regards deep water anywhere. This side, when we come from this side, we do get very close to the river. That lovely fairy tree, but we do get very close to the River Taff, which will be absolutely pouring through. We might even get to have a look at it. It's where I found a beautiful piece of lapis lazuli. It was carved and may have been in the water for some time. No, not a big bit, it was fit in your hand, you know. But it was absolutely gorgeous, and I took it to the Museum of Natural History, which is within the Oxford Henge, just at the north of St Giles there. But I've got an article on it, actually. I might, if I post this video, I might link to it. But the Oxford Henge, by the way, is on the sacred energy that I've begun to follow. In fact, I really began to follow when I landed in Oxford at 2.5 years old, because I lived on it. And the flow of energy is called Ffraed's Wade, named after the patron saint of Oxford, who was so obviously Ffraed. But they had to hide her because, you know, Oxford doesn't want to know anything about its ancient Britain roots. It's an Anglo-Saxon institution, and the Britons came before. And the Oxford Henge was the first college in Oxford, and it was a Druid's core, but it was even before the Druids. Their predecessors had all sorts of monuments there, all around where the Oxford Henge is, and going into the Woodstock Road, into the Banbury Road, into the university parks. I predicted that when they admitted they found the section of the Henge. Well, I don't know, did I say I admitted it? I mean, no, they admitted. I did forecast they would find lots and lots and lots of prehistoric evidence of prehistoric settlement and sanctity there, which they have, and of course built upon it and buried it. So I did actually call the article on the Henge I think it was called the Oxford Henge cover-up, and it was more of a cover-up in keeping quiet about it, because nobody knows about it. They promised that they'd do a public display in 2 years' time for everybody to see. It would all be set out and you know, built, like rebuilt in kind of going by what they found, and in, you know, dimensionally appropriate, etc., and to scale. That never happened, and subsequently nobody knows about it. And it's a magical walk anyway, right? Enough of me banging on, just let's have a look around and enjoy the scenery, eh? I actually love being in the woods, in the rain. Reminds me when I was a kid. I've always been a creature of the woods. My earliest memory in this world 2000 years ago involved me being in the woods, and I remember it very well. And the woods were similar to this, like just lots of old oaks and beeches, and you know, interspersed with some pine. And okay, the battery ran out. I don't know when. I was yucking on, and then I noticed, so I might have missed quite a lot, or I might have missed quite a little. Okay, but I think I was just saying that there's another standing stone that she visits up here. Actually, I think two, and one is very close to the dream chamber, one's not too far from it as well. So you get an idea of when you're close when you see the stones. And from memory, she goes this way to Gwal-y-Filiast dream chamber and leaves by a different route. So just have to see, won't we, what happens. It's opened up a little bit. That might be Dolwillim, I think it is, yeah, Dolwillim, yeah, which was the country house, and it's for sale at the moment, I saw on a sign. So if you're doshed up, you want to live near one of the most beautiful dream chambers, so it's a good job you got. I'm going to follow inside because I don't know which way to go. Poor old tree got rooted out, but it's a nice shelter for somebody, you know, or an animal. Yeah, those winds have been huge. Some places have caught it worse than others, and then big strong gusts, and the ground's really wet, so shallow soaking wet soils and high winds, trees come down, you know, it's one of the things that happens. And that's the dream chamber we can see ahead of us. She'll say hello to this stone. This is the first stone, you know, it's closer than I thought, but this is the one. And it's part of the monument, see? So she says hello. Look at that, isn't that beautiful, the roots of these beech trees. And here's the other stone, much closer than I remembered. It's been several years since I've been here, like I said. But she says later, this one comes off. And I was hoping it wasn't going to be raining because I wanted to film the route and record it on some paper, but it's not going to happen, it's too wet. Anyway, we'll have fun following her, won't we? So let's see what happens. I'll probably have to lose the brolly, that's the only thing, and I don't want to get the camera wet. Anyway, we'll see. Right, okay, so she's going round. We go in the authentic way, by the way. This was built for Ffraed. And into the entrance. I'll just go back and show you what it looks like from this side too, in case I forget later. There you go. Wonderful, isn't it? Tried to take a photo, I don't know whether it worked or not. We're going to get rain spots on the camera as well, but anyway, let's go in. I'll just put the brolly down. Sorry if... There we go, right, so we're in. And out through here. Away. When I first came here with Ffraed, I filmed it and filmed her weaving around, and some idiot woman poo-pooed it. But then she took, well, either she took her comment down or it was removed by somebody, but that's the trouble when you get ignoramuses, they think they know it all. I hope she learnt her lesson because the Ffraed won't be having it. It's amazing, it just keeps coming back in and through. She's going through every gap. Got to go around and get there now. Before, when she came here, she did a lot more, and she also did quite a bit of patterning down here. And she's just taken us down there, so I thought maybe we were leaving, but we're not. She's brought us around here. We brought it by the door. So yeah, the area is never just the chamber. There's always more to it. If you wanted to take that in, we'll come again one day. I don't know when, but is that it now, Ffraed? Yeah. So we're leaving now, so thanks. I'm going to put the camera off because it's getting wet. Cheers. Right, so I've put another battery in this camera in the shelter of the dream chamber, but I'm still having to try and juggle all this stuff, sorry, beg your pardon. And we've left the dream chamber just now, just there. And this is the way Ffraed leaves. So I don't know how long this battery or this memory card will last, but thought we'd might as well, as we're here, try and show you what's going on. Down there is the river Tav. You might be able to hear it, I don't know. But it's certainly pushing through. And walking through the realm of the Sidhe and the Teg. And yeah, I don't know whether that would have picked up, but there was an acknowledgement flash then. Hope it picked it up. I have like a passport to everywhere in Ffraed. For anybody else, it's really imperative, unless you've been given some kind of divine authority, not a pretend one or an imagined one, a real one, then you really must be polite and ask if you can enter their realm. You have to ask. Okay. I was expected today because Ffraed urged me to come here today. And not just to here, to Whitland Abbey, which was amazing. Some news on that later. And to St Brynach's at Llanboidy, which she goes through, and the little church near here, St Cledwen, I think it's called. She goes around that. She doesn't go in it, but she does visit and go around it. I sense it's been built in a different place to the original spot, but she's still acknowledging it, and she's done that at quite a few places. The church at St Dogmael's, for instance, she used to not go in there, but for whatever reason she decided to grace St Thomas's at St Dogmael's, and maybe she'll grace St Cledwen. I think, yeah, we'll see, because I'll be going back there again sometime when I'm called there, and called here again, because I'd like to come here on a dry day if we can. Draw the pattern in. It's hopeless me trying to do it. It's a bit too in and out, and can't remember which gaps I went through and all that kind of stuff. And what she went down when she left the chamber and went down and into that little area down the bank. I don't know what she went round there either. It's too difficult when it's raining and you've got to be careful where you're going. But the thing is, this project is about Ffraed. It's about the Holy Spirit and where she wants to grace and where she doesn't want to grace. It's a Trinity project of putting things together. Rectification, as she called it, as she told me. Rectification, which means making things better, putting things right. So that's what she's doing, and we're lucky enough to be able to record some of it. I was going to have a documentary done, I still might, you never know, but unfortunately with the tyranny of the past 3 years, my friend who was going to film it, he's a fantastic filmmaker, got behind on lots of projects, and obviously he's got to take care of what he's got. What he's, you know, the responsibility he's already got. Yeah, just how it is, really. I did. He was still intent on doing it because he doesn't like to let people down. So I wrote. There's the taff. So I wrote to him. Beautiful river, isn't it? Look at that. Powerful, isn't it? I think it was still during all the nonsense. I wrote to him and said, you know, don't worry, Chris, I know you're busy, and I don't want to be putting even more pressure on you. Please get on with what you're doing. And of course he's had to, and yeah, he's a good man, a good friend, and he's doing the best he can. Right, let's see if I can juggle this umbrella a bit more. I have to have this umbrella, otherwise I can't keep the camera dry. It's not for any other reason than that. Oh dear, it's so hot. and you're getting jeweled about. I'm sorry about this, but I promise you I'm doing the best I can. I don't want to cover up the microphone either, which I might have done a few times. It's so wet. I don't quite remember where we come out. But we'll be fine before I just do this right. The river's in a quiet bit, not rushing, it's in a little bit of a flat. You can see it from here running quite smoothly. Yeah? Oh, it's flowing pretty rapidly, but there's no boulders to rush around. There'll probably be more, I should imagine. We're in mountain territory, so just how it is. Are you with me, She-Wolf? Yeah. I thought so. I could sense you. She's feeling the need to protect me. Okay. It's lovely to have you with me. Thank you. Near the river again now, there's some rapids again. You see it tumbling down there. Off she goes. Isn't it amazing how rivers fill up? I just think it is. I've always been astonished at how they do. So a bit of rain and there's like mega gallons. It's amazing. Well, it seems a longer walk actually than before, but as I said, it's a while back. I'm probably not remembering accurately. I don't think I actually went all the way through when I came to Gwal-y-Filiast last time. I think I just went the way we came and then went back the way we came. So, yeah. If I wasn't with Ffraed, I'd be concerned I was lost. I'm pretty sure it didn't take me this long before. You see the river down there again. So the thing is though, you see, Ffraed is not only jigging things together precisely and elegantly as she does at abbeys and castles and the cathedral and palace, etc. She's also doing it on the places in between, the roads and paths and byways and all that sort of stuff. So, and sometimes she's bringing other areas in, and she might only bring them in once or twice, and then she doesn't go there again. She's done it. She's embraced them. And because I haven't been here for such a long time, that could be what's happening here. So just go with it really, and whether she keeps going this way after we've walked her on this, I don't know. I just do as I'm not told, but you know, I just follow her really. So you see, she knows best, and just trust everything's going to be all right. Hang on, I've just got to make an adjustment. It'd be good if it stopped raining, but it's not going to. Looks like it's well set in. Not very level way. It's like we're walking through the whole forest. I've got no idea where I am. But it needed doing to just confirm that. It's crossed another little mountain stream that feeds the tap, I should imagine. Whew. Some devastation here with the winds and the collapse. See what I mean about thin soils? Of course, slate is pretty unstable stuff anyway, it slips and slides, so yeah, that's what moves, isn't it? I'd like to get out of here before it's dark. It's dark early this time of year. A little bit of a wind going up there. Definitely a road less travelled here. A long way of life. It was definitely shorter before. Oh, such a lot of hills. It was like this in the Cambrian Mountains too. Whew. Just miles and miles and miles of winding lonely tracks. for a minute. Puffed. Blimey, look at that carnage of wood over there. Hot too. It's not that cold today, and I've got a coat and a poncho on, plus me thermals and that. I didn't know these woods were so big. Let's try and get through here now. These trees have fallen on the bridge. Hopefully it's still passable. Yeah, it looks like it is. Down there, you can see it. Just heard the bird alarm calling. We just walked along the side of. Right, so we know Ffraed's taking us up here, so swap arms to hold the camera.